All right, Nelton, how are you, bud?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Brandy Realtor, hang tight. You're coming next. Scott, you're right after that. So how can we help you, Nelton?
First, the name is Nelson.
Nelson, way to go, Patrick. Make me look like a knucklehead to a veteran here. How are you, Nelson?
I'm good. The reason I'm calling is because
Just gave him a raise, too, and he can't even type. Go ahead. Sorry, Nelson.
Got out of the military a couple of years ago.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Did deal with some bad credit issues, but I've kind of found my way with a job now, solid job, and I have a fiance now, and we're trying to get a house.
Okay, how's her credit?
Say that again?
How is her credit?
Her credit is low.
Okay, why?
Young, gotten some credit card issues. Maybe.
Right. How old is she now? 45? I mean.
She's 27.
Okay.
This happened in I would say when she's around 21.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 32.
Nice job, by the way, man to man. Nice call there, Nelson. High five over the phone. Okay, so just between me and you, and not the millions of people listening. So let me ask you this question. Okay, how much money do you have in the bank?
$20,000 saved up.
Okay, and how much do you owe on your credit cards?
I have one credit card now, $1,000, and I have a school loan, which is about $7,000.
And what has she got that's screwing her up?
She just hasn't really taken care of her credit. She got in trouble, she paid it off, and then she left it alone. And she doesn't have credit right now. She doesn't even have a credit card.
Okay, well, the first thing is, with the VA, again, I don't do VA loans, all right? So I'm not an expert on VA loans here. So I don't know if there's credit sensitive as other people, like Fannie, Freddie, and FHA, okay? But I will tell you that buying a home without having some type of solid credit or good credit scores is bad because it's like building a home on quicksand, okay? So what I would recommend that you do before doing anything, number one, is get a hold of Gary at 630-624-9557 to have him take a snapshot of your credit and hire him to help you guide you through how to get it as strong as humanly possible, okay? And then when you're ready to roll, we'll take a look at if a VA loan is actually the right thing for you, or maybe a FHA or maybe a Fannie Freddie loan. Who knows? If you're buying a $100,000 home and you've got $20,000 to put down, I wouldn't go VA. I'd probably just go Fannie or Freddie. Okay, but these are the questions that need to be answered, and these are the things that need to be looked at and reviewed and investigated before we give you an answer. How's that, Nelson?
That's true, because at this point I was thinking, maybe hold on, get the credit going, but we've come across some houses now, foreclosures like 130.
Well, I'm happy for you, but if you weigh 350 pounds, you're going to run a marathon tomorrow?
That's true.
Okay, I don't care if you found a house. Again, here's another problem people have. People have ridiculously crummy credit and think they want to buy a house because prices are down. I love you, Nelson, but you teed that one up for me, brother, so I'm going to drive at 500 yards. I don't give a damn. If you've got 520 credit scores, Nelson, you ain't buying the house. And you shouldn't buy the house because you know what? You're going to be moving out of the house in about 18 months. Okay? I'm just telling you the truth.
I feel you.
Okay, so that's good. I'm glad we're talking over the radio. But what we should be doing is taking a snapshot, making sure you're strong before you go out there and start doing any heavy lifting. That's all that I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay, and if you are strong enough to pick up that rock and move into that house, then do it. But if you're not, you're better off fixing yourself, getting yourself stronger before you run that race.
And those houses, they'll still be out there for you to buy in foreclosure down the road.
Trust me. Right, because some other moron is going to run in there without having their credit checked and working with us, and you'll be able to pick that house up in 18 months from them as they're moving out, okay?
Right.
All right, hang tight. We're going to get your information. We have Dar from Fort Wayne, Indiana. How you doing, bud?
Doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Used to go to Fort Wayne every once in a while. Scrap iron and metal business. Auburn Steel. That's still out there?
Yeah. Yep.
I know the background there in Fort Wayne.
Small world.
What's going on, Dar?
Well, I was just driving through the lovely Windy City, and I heard you made the comment about don't close your credit cards out. And I have a question that I settled two credit cards, settled the payment for two credit cards, and they still have the credit card open for me, but I got zero, available credit. And I guess I'm wondering, I was going to close them, but how do I go back to my, card company that I just settled for and say, hey, can you send me some credit again?
They'll probably tell you that you have to reapply for a credit card. If the account if they haven't closed it, what I would do if you think the account's open, call up the number on the back of your credit card
Yeah.
and go through the automated system and see if they tell you have any available credit on that card.
Yeah, and try to buy a tank of gas as you're coming through Chicago. That's 50 cents more than it is in Fort Wayne, and see and see if you get denied. That's another good way.
Yeah, but I mean, it says on my statement 0 credit. So if I tried to use the card, would that be like a thing to my credit anyway? Then,
Well, if a credit card has no available credit for you to use, it sounds like to me like they closed it down on you.
Yeah.
Well, they keep sending me statements, though. I've settled the debt like 3 months ago. I keep getting statements that say, 0. I have 0 balance, but also 0 available credit. So
All right.
kind of
All right.
Go. You know what? Go buy a Slurpee and charge it. See what happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it costs $1.87. My wife buys one every day.
That's the best. That's the best suggestion. And then once you see that it's active, you know that it's still open.
Okay.
Yeah.
But just because you have credit doesn't mean you have to use it. You have to know how to handle it and manage it, because that's what proves that you can do those things, and that's what gives you your credit score.
But I heard we say that you should keep like a small balance. Like right now, I have 0 balance on it, and I still got a credit card. Are you saying I should have like $100 and pay it off? $100, pay it off?
I say you should use your card once every 6 months if you don't want to carry a balance. You don't want to pay interest. Use your credit card once every 6 months. Go buy a tank of gas. Go out to dinner. Come home. Put the card away. Statement comes the following month. Pay it off. Take it out again in 6 months.
Can I give him something easy to remember because he's from Fort Wayne?
Do it.
Okay.
Dan. Do it.
We got to break the Fort Wayne. We got to factor that in.
Yeah.
It's
the one great thing, Chicago, you had that great run in home prices and a big drop. So in Fort Wayne, we never rise and we never drop. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, because because those mobile home parks really don't really appreciate or depreciate too much. All right, so here it's called the 3 T's. Sorry, you start firing on my town. I got to defend my hood. All right. Okay. So, and I love Indiana. Fort Wayne's a nice place. All right. So here it's very simple. It's called the 3 T's: toothpaste, toothpaste, tampons, and toilet paper. Okay, that's it. Okay, it's the basics. All right. You just at Target. You got Target out there in Walmart, right?
Yeah, we just said Target just moved in. Now we have those box retailers. But.
Okay, well there you go. Just the basic stuff that you need. If you have 3 cards, use one week, use the other week, use the other the third week. Okay, and then the 4th week you pay cash. When the bill comes, you pay everything off in full. Right, Gary?
Right.
Okay, that's all that you do. You need to show activity, right, Gary?
You need to show the activity on the account relatively current to prove to the computer program you're using the credit and you're handling it good. That helps you with your credit score.
All right, okay. And I only fired on you, and I only made the crack about the mobile homes after you started taking down Chicago.
And the reason that I'm telling you to use your card once every 5 or 6 months like that is because nowadays, if the bank sees that you're not using that card for about 12 months,
they'll shut it
down.
And then you lose out.
And then you lose out, and it affects your credit score. And it's nothing that you did except not use the credit card.
Make sense?
All right. Got it.
Thanks, buddy. 312-896. No, that's my phone number. 312-896-2111. Yeah, that's my number. 312-896-2111. We are licensed in Indiana, Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, and Florida.